Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Macca here, playing Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, continuing on with all the collectibles in the game, including gold items, letters, and nightmare levels. In this level, we will be escaping Castle Wolfenstein, and as a part of that objective, we will have to mandatorily come through this section. We will come up some stairs. There's a variety of stairs and a variety of ways to get up here, and the main objective here is going to be to power the tram and then escape. So we're going to need to do, for collectible number 26, gold collectible number 26, there's also number 25 in the same area, but I'll be doing them in the other order as it's more easily understood. You'll drop down into this office, and you'll find your gold collectible on the opposite corner from the switch you'll need to use. Now, I've already picked it up, as you can pick it up through the window instead of dropping down in here, so you'll want to keep that in mind. Now, after you interact with the switch and you open the door, you'll get attacked by a large group of enemies. If you head straight for the cabin, you can actually escape, but before we do that, make sure you head to the kind of opposite side of the opening, and you'll find gold collectible on a bench, number 25. Now, after taking the cabin car, you'll come to this small area where you'll need to, I believe, restart some power or something along those lines to continue forward. You'll take out a whole bunch of enemies, and you'll have to go inside of the structure. But before you do that, you'll want to come outside, stay on the balcony, and just skim the outer edges of the building in order to find gold collectible number 27. For gold collectible number 28, you'll end up in some water, and then you'll come out in these caves. You'll notice that there are some sharp stalactites on the top of the cave, and there's also some enemies walking by, which I've killed. Instead of going forward to progress with the story, make sure you just take a small U-turn around, and then you'll need to slide under by sprinting and then crouching, which will initiate a slide. You'll slide under a small crevice and then be able to pick up that gold collectible. Now, after taking in an elevator, you'll want to progress by going to the left, actually, but going to the right, actually. But instead, what we'll want to do is use our pipes to scale the wall off to the left-hand side of where we exited the elevator. And this should be pretty recognizable and easily viewable for most people. And then once we climb to the top, you should be able to find gold collectible number 29 on the right-hand side on the desk. Next up is gold collectible number 30. This one's really easy. You'll come to this section. I'm not going to explain very much here, but you'll have to just kind of jump across into this area. And instead of continuing forward, make sure you just crouch under the pipe and find the gold collectible right here on the boxes. That one's very hard to miss, to be completely honest. Gold collectible number 31, after taking an elevator and clearing out some enemies, before progressing, you'll want to go into the right-hand side office room where you'll find a safe. This is in the same area as the prologue, so this might seem familiar to you, and you should be able to find that gold collectible. Next up is the nightmare level. You'll come into this section of the village and then into the tavern. Instead of following your AI into the next room, you'll want to make sure you go upstairs and interact with the bed in order to initiate the nightmare level. As I've always been saying for the past couple missions, you'll need to find a key and then solve the puzzle, which should take you somewhere between 5 and 8 minutes. After beating the nightmare level, you'll unlock an achievement or trophy for that specific level, and then we will find a gold collectible just from the bed I was just at from the nightmare level. If you walk forward and to the end, you'll pick up gold collectible number 32, which, if you've been following along and have all 32 gold collectibles up to this point, you'll unlock yet another achievement or trophy for having collected 32 of them. A little bit after that, you'll have some story elements, some fights and whatnot, and you'll continue forward downhill, and you'll come to this open section where you talk to the mail guy about some stuff. And at the bottom of this section here, instead of progressing on and finishing the story, what you'll want to do is make sure you pick up Sophie's letter, which you can find on the desk. If you've been following along, this will be your 5th letter, and you'll also unlock an achievement or trophy. So if you did that right, you should have 3 achievement or trophies in the last 3 collectibles you picked up. Thank you guys for watching. If you found this useful, make sure you click on screen to continue on with chapter number 5. Feel free to like the video and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next time. Peace.